Good morning, or good afternoon, or maybe it's night when you're watching this. Well, whatever it is, I hope it's a good one. It's a good morning here on this side of the world, 7:34. I hope you are having a blessed day so far. Welcome to the Charles Fort Lauderdale Garden. And this morning, as you know, there's always something to be done in the garden. So this morning I'm going to be doing a few things, which includes harvesting, pruning, and preparing an area where we'll be planting our flowers. So welcome, and as you come in, please remember your thumbs up, and I'm going to ask that you subscribe so you can come back and see what's going on right here. This tree is the ackee tree, and it's time to harvest from it again. I see a few ackees up there, and if I don't get them today, they are going to spoil. They're going to go bad because it's raining and they will rot. So that's what I'm going to be doing first. So welcome and thank you for coming. Thank you in advance for your thumbs up and for subscribing and sharing. Thank you for helping the channel to grow. So let me go ahead and start doing this before the sun comes up. As you can see, it's cloudy right now. It's quite cloudy and the sun is behind the clouds. So I'm going to try to get as much done on the east side of the garden before the sun comes up in all its glory. It's feeling very good right now. It's a little bit humid. We got a lot of rain last night. And how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Can you hear the birds? Look at that. Happy birds. They're happy. They're always present in the garden. Yesterday, we had many parrots that came by again. That's the second time that they came by. And there's a blackbird right there. Welcome to the Charles Fort Lauderdale Garden. Just showing you the garden before I start today's tasks of harvesting, pruning, and preparing an area. Samuel, good morning. Yes, parrots came by yesterday. I have a video. I think I was not going to post it, but I think yes, I will post it. They were enjoying the feeder right there. About at least maybe 8 of them. And last week we had a whole lot of them, more than a dozen. I think there's an aviary somewhere around here. Somebody. Fruits or veggie? You mean what I'm going to harvest? I'm going to be harvesting fruit. It's a ackee. This fruit right here. See the open one? That's when you harvest it. Yeah. So I'm going to be looking for some. I harvested a couple of days ago. I got about 2 dozens off the tree. And this tree just keeps giving and giving. From where you watching, Samuel? Thank you for coming. And thank you for your thumbs up too. I appreciate it. Can you tell me from where you're watching? Oh, California. So, wow, you're 3 hours behind. Oh, you're up early. It's about, what, 4:30 there? 4:30 a.m. Well, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate that. So let me go ahead and start harvesting from here before the sun comes up. As you can let's see, it's covered. In the clouds covered up the sun. So we've had a lot of rain last night, because this is the rainy season, hurricane season. So we do get a lot of rain this time of the year, which is good for the garden. I appreciate you stopping by, Samuel. Stopping by our family channel of the Charles Fort Lauderdale Garden. And if you don't know, this is what the fruit looks like. I'm in Florida. Augustine, good morning. Good morning. I'm well. Thank you so much. You are way ahead of us, I know, Augustine. Thank you. Yeah, this is the fruit. And let me show you how it comes out of the pod like this. Usually they have about at least three in them. Sometimes just when the harvesting is almost over, you get fewer. And this is the seed, and we'll take out the seed. Augustine, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. And we'll clean out in here, and then you cook it. It's this fruit, the ackee, is the Jamaican national fruit. And it's used to make the Jamaican national dish. Yeah. And so you add, for the Jamaican national dish, you add codfish, but you can add any other protein that you like. Yeah. The tree is very wet, so lots of water is going to come down. Yeah. It's very wet. So this one has 3, and this is all they look most of the time. Yeah, I know it's even for you. Yeah, Augustine. Sometime after 4 o'clock or so. Yeah, you are way into your day when we're just beginning. I hope you've had a blessed day so far. We are almost at the end of the harvesting. Almost 20 times from this tree so far, since it started bearing fruit this season. The ones that I harvested on Sunday, 2 days ago, Sunday, I gave those away because we have quite a lot in our refrigerator, in our freezer. So we just give away to neighbors, friends, family. Okay, let me bring you over here where you can see better. If you're just coming in, welcome. Welcome to the Charles Fort Lauderdale Garden. I'm picking Aki's. If I leave them on the tree, because it rains so much, if I leave the open ones on the tree, they will rot. There's some right here that is hanging low. When I look at it, it looks similar to the Kodikai tree fruit we have in India, but the seed in that fruit is small and the seed in this one is large. That's the only difference. Okay, I'll check it out. Let me look. Kodikkai. And if you could just go on one of my videos and write that down so that when I'm finished, I remember. Just, just say, check out the Kodikai. I hope I'm saying it correctly. The Kodikai tree. Yeah. So it's bigger, the seeds are bigger than this, or smaller than this one is what you're saying. Yeah, I'll check it out. You know, I like to learn new things. I'm all about learning. Ah, there's two right here. I think that's it for today. It looks like we'll have about just one more harvest left. So I'm putting this down on the ground. I could leave it up like this, but the reason I don't do that is so that the squirrels won't use it as leverage to get up to the tree. And that is why we put these white things around the tree, around the base of the tree. Okay, Augustine said, okay, bye, I have a work, madam. See you next. Okay, see you next time. Oh, you've eaten this fruit. All right, okay. So the tree barrier keeps the creepy crawlers from going up the tree. They can't, it has no grip. So every time they try to go up, they will just slide off. All right. So I got a few. Not much, but that's good anyway. Thank you for your thumbs up. I got about 8. Yeah, let me see. 1, 2. Yeah, 8 of them. Oh, here it is. All right, so now what I'm going to do is get some pruning. I have to prune the, see that banana plant there? Oh, you can't see that properly. Hold on one moment. The banana plant needs pruning, and a couple others in the garden needs pruning too. So I'm gonna do that. See, when you take off the dead leaves, the energy goes into the rest of the plant, the fruits and the other healthy leaves. Yeah. If you're just coming in, welcome to the Charles Fort Lauderdale Garden. Thank you for your time. I'm going to be pruning now. Please remember your thumbs up. And those of you who have not yet subscribed, go ahead and do so. It's free and you'll learn a lot. There's a small bunch of bananas here that we've been harvesting from it. These are going back to on the base of the tree, at the base of the tree, and becomes compost. You can, and I don't, let me see if you can see the banana, but this is what we've been harvesting from. And I think we could, I'm just going to cut it down. They're beginning to ripen. So we have harvested several times from that tree. These are ripening, so we'll just eat them as ripe bananas. So that's another great harvest right there. And now I'm going to cut down as much. You only get one bunch of bananas from each plant. So this will be chopped down and become compost. There are other suckers around it, other baby plants that need the energy to become adult plants. So just get rid of this one. Yeah. Take down as much as this as possible. We have another small bunch of bananas back here. The thing is, I can't bring you back here because you'll start buffering and then you will leave. And then I'll have to start the video all over again. So. All right, there's another plant down there that needs trimming as well. Desna, good morning, Desna. How are you? Don't mess with the black woman with that cutlass. Don't mess with anybody, I say, with a cutlass. Welcome, Desna. I know it's afternoon where you are right now, but a pleasant good morning from here. Good to see you. My guava tree is blossoming again, and we have guavas all over. Oh, I'll show you. Let me go here. Let me take down these plants here. Well, looks like it's raining now. Well, this bunch of plantain fell a couple of weeks ago, and now it starts ripening. It means it's fully mature. Guys, it's raining. I'll show you this bunch of plantains on the other side. Let me get on the dry side. Rain was not in the forecast, but that's how it is. Nice to see you in the garden, putting the work in. Yeah, because if I don't, we get nothing. And here it is. I'll put it down on the ground so you can see. There's a bunch of plantains right there that started ripening. We started harvesting from it when it fell. And the birds over there overseeing the garden. I'm just standing out of the rain until. Yeah, the birds are watching, seeing what's going on. Like I was saying earlier, to those who were here earlier, we had many parrots that came by yesterday, and they were enjoying the feeders. There were about 8 of them. Last week there were over a dozen. It is so beautiful just to see them. But look at all these blackbirds are called grackles. And I see 2 blue jays up there too. Why they never fall over your fence? Because we're watching it too. Yeah. It fell right in the yard, my dear. Didn't we? See, that's why we plant several feet away from the fence, so that it doesn't bother the neighbors. I mean, they get stuff from us too, but we don't want the leaves and anything going into their yard, you know. And they have a pool, so we have to make sure we keep it clean. I love that harvest of ackee you had. Really nice. Okay. Oh, yeah. On Sunday, I harvested 2 dozen. 2 dozens. But I wanted to get these down because it rained so much last night and they got wet. And you know what will happen? They'll just rot. Yeah. So my harvest this morning so far is this. Here. This is the harvest so far. Now I have to, oh, the rain kind of, okay, slow down. Here, this is going to be our flower bed right here. We uprooted the shrubs that was there because the critters were hiding under there. Lizards, iguanas, even a snake I saw one time, and can't deal with that. And as soon as you open your front door, those things will go inside. So we're going to turn this space right here into a flower garden. We're going to have to paint the wall right there too and so on. Yeah, So I'm going to be getting rid of. Your body must love you for all that organic goodness. Yes, I love it too. And all this gardening is exercise for me. That's how I look at it. Yep, that's how I get my exercise in. So I need to get rid of this volunteer coconut, not coconut, what am I saying? Volunteer callaloo that grew up here. We harvested some of the seeds. Now it's time for it to go. So, was that snake dangerous? I don't, but I don't want to wait to find out. It was a long one just crawling on top of the shrubs. Yeah. Now this is the thing about these volunteer callaloo, the roots are very, very large. Yeah. And look at this. See? That's the roots. And look at the stem. So I'm just going to take this over to the mulch bed and let it do its thing over there. Oh, let me get my weeder. Get this thing out of the roots. If you're just coming in, welcome to the Charles Fort Lauderdale Garden. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, man, them fat. Yeah. How did I? You want to know how I got rid of? Well, I didn't do it. My other half did. I didn't wait to see how he was going to do it. He just got rid of it. Yeah. I don't know what he did or where he put it. And I didn't want to know. Please remember your thumbs up, guys. And those of you who have not yet subscribed, go ahead and do so. It's free. This is the spot I'm preparing to plant. This will be our flower bed. Joshua. Okay, Desna, take care. Thank you for stopping by, Joshua. Please remember your thumbs up. I'm preparing this section for a flower bed. It used to be edges right here, but we needed to get rid of the critters that were hiding under there. I hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. I think I should put on my mask because I'm feeling the dust. If you just come in, welcome. Welcome to the Charles Fort Lauderdale Garden. I did some harvesting, some pruning. Now I'm preparing this area for a flower bed. I'm going to show you what I harvested earlier for those of you who haven't seen it yet. Marty McFly. Good morning. Don. Good afternoon from Romania. Thank you for coming by again. This is what was harvested. Thanks for the good vibes. Welcome to the Charles Fort Lauderdale Garden, a family garden. We have a bunch of plantains, bananas, and some akis. Yeah. So the birds are watching. I can tell you love what you do. Yes, yes, yes. We love to grow fruits and vegetables. We have all kinds of fruits and vegetables. Here's what we call June plums or golden apples or Ponciferous. They have a lot of names. But this papaya decided to grow in there too. So we're leaving it there. We'll get some fruits from it. And this is the tree I just harvested from, the Aki tree. These are trees we've been harvesting from. And somebody asked me, what do I do with the crops? We give them away to our neighbors, friends, families, and we freeze some so we can tree. We have avocado trees, coconut trees. Let me see if I can catch the coconut from here because I can't take it down there. You'll be buffering. All right, let's see. Let's, coconut is right. Try to get it in the middle of the screen so you can see the coconuts on it. It's hard to see because the avocado tree is blocking it. But here we have harvested coconut from this. If you look to the right, you'll see the coconut. Hello, Pastor Joan. Blessings to everyone on this beautiful morning. Blessings to you too. And down below we have pineapples, both in containers and in a raised bed. And over here we have some more pineapples behind me, along the fence right there. Welcome, Pastor Joan. Yeah. Somebody asked if pineapples can grow in containers. Yes, they do. Look at that one. And in my opinion, they grow even bigger. Oh, Pastor Jones sent the Charles Fuller. Blessings to you. Thank you. Yep. I think the ones in the containers do even better. And Marty, we have some more on this side. We harvested a huge bunch of bananas yesterday from that stump on the ground there. And this is our jackfruit tree. Your backyard garden looks good. Thank you. Yes, thank you, Pastor Joan. And here is our container pineapple garden. All containers. We harvested 3 pineapples. Like done. Yes, thank you. I hope everybody else did their like as well. We harvested 3 pineapples from this area a couple months ago. And this is our sugar apple or sweet sap tree. We have 1 sweet sap on it, but it seems like the ants are all over it. I doubt that we're even going to get that one. And here is our cherry tree. And back here we have banana. There's a bunch on one of them, and that little bunch you saw on the ground came from that stump over there. And here is our fruitful nesberry tree. It's loaded with a lot of nesberries. See those little brown things, that's what you're looking at. Oh, and I need to come over here. I think there is fruits to harvest from this guava tree. So let me set you up so I can go over there. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna see what I can find. The tree is wet. It rained a lot last night. Ah, look at this. It fell right into my hand. Let me show you up close. Here it is. Let me see if there's any more. There's another one. Just walk into cobweb. It happens every day. Oh, I see one on the very top. Yeah. And one is on the ground. The creatures got to it already. I think tomorrow we'll have some more. Well, this is what I found. 3 of them. And yes, and then we also have our raised beds with all our greens. Down in the far end is string beans. And here we have bell peppers, mini bell peppers. Over here are collard greens and lettuce. And we also have to plant these celery. So we're allowing them to grow a little bit more. Here we have 2 tomatoes and 2 more back here in cages. Down here are callaloo. We've been harvesting these callaloo. And here, as you can see, it's a squash. We don't know what it is. It grew up from our kitchen scrap that we buried in this bed. So it's some kind of squash or melon. It has quite a few blossoms on it too. So I'm thinking it's some type of melon. I don't know if it's cantaloupe or something from that family. And over here we have pineapples, and in between the pineapples are okras. Same over here too. This is a Jamaican sweet potato bed that decided to grow on its own. After we harvested from this bed, I guess the leftover sweet potatoes that were buried deep in the ground started growing all these slips. Our intention was to replant them in another bed. But then they start to grow blossoms. And so we just decided leave them. Yep, let's hope we get some sweet potatoes from it. And in this bed are kale, broccoli, and mustard greens. Wow, lovely, Pastor Jones says. Thank you. Yeah, that bed there, that sweet potato bed, just surprised us. Just growing and growing and growing. Yeah. Oh, and I forgot to show you while I was down here. This, oh, let me put these away. I should show you that coconut tree that's just blossoming all over. It's the first time it's blossoming. And oh, it's raining again. And we're gonna get our first set of coconuts. Look at that. You can probably hear the rain now. Oh. I'm gonna have to pick up my harvest so they don't get too wet. Well, seem like I'm gonna have to come back out here later to finish working. It may just be a passing shower. Just gonna wait it out. Do like the birds and wait it out. Thank you for coming. Those of you who are watching, thank you so much for your time. Thank you for your thumbs up. And please subscribe if you have not yet done so. That will help the channel to grow. Another way is to share the videos. And your thumbs up is also a way to help the channel to grow, because then YouTube will send out the videos. See that rain? It's coming down, down, down. It's coming down. It's the glory of the Lord is coming down. Let me check to see how long this rain is supposed to last. Oh, it's supposed to go on for another 13 minutes. Waiting for the rain to stop. Well, it seems like the rain is coming down even more. So you know what? I think I'm going to end the video right here, guys. I do appreciate you coming by. I thank you for your thumbs up. Thank you to those of you who have subscribed. I appreciate it. And for those of you who are always coming back, welcome and thank you. And come back next time and see what's happening right here in the Charles Fort Lauderdale Garden.